As we speak, well, as I speak, this is a Universal Audio SD1 microphone. It's going into Universal Audio Twin Apollo. It's their interface, the best interface on earth. And it's being recorded right now into Luna, which is a Universal Audio DAW. And later on, when I record the guitar parts to this video, it's going to go through an amp and then into the Universal Audio aux box. And every single video is done the same way. Because it's a company I can trust. Because it's a company that has been doing what they do for a long time. So when they reached out to me and they said, we have a new line of pedals coming out, you know damn well I was excited. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and it's Unbelievably Big Business Tuesday. Universal Audio is a company that you know. There's no way you don't know. If you're in any sort of music, any sort of rap music, jazz, blue, whatever it is, studio, recording, not recording, playing guitar, playing bass, you know Universal Audio. They are the industry standard. Quick cut, this is not a paid review, but they did send me the pedals. And I'm not really a fanboy. It's a great company, obviously. They do the best. They do the best stuff. I mean, there's no denying this. And I'm not really a fanboy. I'm just a fan of this channel. And I want the channel to sound the best it can. And also, they just streamlined the way they do everything. Like recording guitars through the aux box. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna put a microphone at the same spot every time. This is a living room. A couple of years ago, they came out with their first line and I bought the whole line. I bought the Starlight, the Golden Reverb, and the Astra, and all three of them are on a pedal board. The Starlight is one of my favorite delays ever. It does everything. So when they reached out to me and told me that the Orion is coming out, I was very excited. The Orion is a digital tape echo pedal, meaning it's a delay pedal that's emulating a tape echo machine. Now, a lot of people claim to do that, but there's a thing about the Echoplex or the whatever it is, the tape echo machine. There's a thing that a lot of people miss, and it's the preamp. We have the preamp. We've got delay, which is the time. We have mix, which is the mix. We have feedback, which is the amount of repeats. We have wonk, which is the wow and the flutter, if you have age to the tape type of thing. Then we have rec level, which is, think of it as an input gain. And on this one here, the three-way switch does the age of the tape type thing. You have mint, meaning brand new tape. You just replace the tape and it sounds great. Worn, the tape has been there for a couple of years. Old, you found an Echoplex from the 60s. On the back, I just showed you have a preamp on and off. If your preamp is on and you leave it on, even if the pedal is off, the preamp is still on, kind of like those old tape echoes. And they have a bypass switch here that says trails or true bypass. Trails is whenever you hit a chord and it starts delaying and you turn the pedal off, you still hear it after the pedal is off. I honestly don't know why you turned that off. Maybe some people, I mean, I guess for recording and stuff, but I would never turn that off. And over here, you see the number 1176, we automatically know what it is, but it's cool. We have the brand new 1176 compressor. The Universal Audio 1176 compressor is the gold standard. It's what other people that are making compressors base their stuff off of. And a lot of people use it in parallel. So for us to do parallel compression with this, we would have to buy another one of these, which makes it expensive. No, you don't. Because we have parallel compression. We've got input, which is the amount of compression. We have output, which is like whenever you put a compressor, you lose a bit of gain, you just gain that back with the output knob. We have attack, release, and ratio. On the back, we have parallel compressions on and off. And I know this is extremely exciting, I know. But to me, this is what wins it. You have a buffer bypass or a true bypass, and you get to choose. Why does that matter? Because, for example, I have a compressor on one of my boards that has a buffer in it. There's no way of turning it off, meaning you're very limited to where it needs to go. It needs to go in the front for me, but not before a fuzz. Well, I can kind of do that with this one. If I put it in true bypass, who cares? I'll just put it in front of a fuzz. On this one, we have single, dual, and sustained. Those are the 3 modes of the compressor that they have. Again, I'm gonna post that. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna play my white LSL 3 single coils. We're gonna go through the Silktone amp, Universal Audio aux box every single time. Into Luna. Let's hear what these sound like. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the 1176 and the Orion tape echo from Universal Audio. An unbelievable compressor and an unbelievable tape echo. They've went ahead and done the thing. What is the thing? The thing is pedal companies or well, not a pedal company. They just recently got into pedals. But look at JHS, for example. He's got his regular line, right? Which is, I think, $200 to $300, whatever. And he then released the series, 3 series, I think they're called, whatever it's called. Those little white pedals. I think Universal Audio is doing it as well, but you're not losing quality. You're not losing quality when they've done that. Like the Starlight has 1.5 million different delays in it. This has 1, and it's really damn good. They focus on the tape echo on this one, and it sounds identical to the tape echo that's in the Starlight. I think it's the same algorithm. And they also do the updates thing with the USB and whatever. They've gone smaller and they've gone less expensive. I'm not gonna say cheaper because they are not cheap. Nothing about this is cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheaply made, I mean. But they've gone quite less. So I believe this one's $200 and this one as well. They're around the $199, maybe a bit more, $220, something like that mark, where the Starlight, I believe, was like $400, I think, $399, something like that. So I think that's a great move from UA, and I think they know a thing or two about how to do this stuff, because they've been doing it longer than you and I have been alive. A huge thank you to Universal Audio for including me in this lovely release. Happy release day, people of Universal Audio. But it really is an honor working with Universal Audio. I mean, all my stuff is Universal Audio, and I've been buying their stuff for years. It's really cool that they reached out and said, why don't you show your people this? And that's thanks to you people for watching. I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, share this video with Universal Audio. Share this video with Universal Audio's main competitors. Can you do this? You can't. Thank you for watching. Until next time.